Loss and Love, a Schopenhauerian Perspective. Arthur Schopenhauer, the renowned 19th-century German philosopher, famously cast a dark shadow over human existence with his bleak yet profound worldview. His philosophy, grounded in a pessimistic metaphysics, offers a striking lens through which we can examine the themes of loss and love. According to Schopenhauer, life is governed by an insatiable will and irrational, blind force driving all living beings to endless striving and suffering. Within this framework, love and loss take on a deeper existential meaning, becoming intertwined in the human experience of longing and inevitable disillusionment. The will and the inevitability of loss. For Schopenhauer, life itself is a manifestation of the will's restless striving. This endless pursuit inevitably leads to dissatisfaction because once a desire is fulfilled, a new one arises. Loss, therefore, is not merely an unfortunate event but an intrinsic part of existence. To gain anything is to set oneself up for the pain of losing it. Whether it is the loss of a loved one, a relationship, or even fleeting moments of happiness, Schopenhauer would argue that such experiences are inevitable consequences of the will's relentless push toward fleeting objectives. In this sense, loss becomes a grim teacher. It reveals the futility of clinging to transient phenomena and underscores the impermanence that characterizes all aspects of life. Schopenhauer's emphasis on suffering as a fundamental aspect of existence suggests that by confronting loss directly, one can begin to detach from the will's demands and move toward a more tranquil state of being. Love, the illusion of fulfillment. Despite his grim outlook, Schopenhauer acknowledged the profound power of love, though he viewed it through a lens far removed from romantic idealism. Love, he believed, is a cunning manifestation of the will to life, a biological trick to ensure the continuation of the species. The powerful emotions associated with love are not, in Schopenhauer's view, noble or transcendent but rather driven by the will's blind desire to perpetuate life. This perspective may seem cynical, but it highlights the inherent tension within love. It promises fulfillment but often delivers disappointment. The fleeting joys of romantic union frequently give way to conflict, change, or separation, forms of loss that reaffirm the will's capacity to cause suffering. Yet Schopenhauer's insights do not entirely negate the value of love. Even if love is a manifestation of the will, it can lead individuals to moments of profound connection and self-transcendence. Transcending the cycle, finding peace amid loss. Schopenhauer did not leave humanity without hope. While he believed that life is suffering, he also proposed ways to alleviate it. One of these paths is through aesthetic contemplation, engagement with art, music, and beauty that allows individuals to momentarily escape the grip of the will. Another path is through compassion, which emerges when individuals recognize the shared suffering of all beings. Perhaps most significantly, Schopenhauer advocated for a form of asceticism, a disciplined detachment from worldly desires. By renouncing the endless cravings of the will, individuals can achieve a state of inner peace. Loss, when viewed from this ascetic perspective, becomes less of a tragedy and more of a release from the illusions fostered by attachment. Love transformed, compassion and understanding. While Schopenhauer dismissed romantic love as an illusion, he elevated compassion as a higher form of love. Compassion arises from the recognition that all beings are united in suffering. This compassionate love transcends the selfish desires of the will and fosters a sense of solidarity and kindness. In the face of loss, compassion offers solace by reminding us that we are not alone in our pain. Conclusion: embracing the wisdom of loss and love. Schopenhauer's philosophy, though stark, offers profound wisdom for navigating the complexities of loss and love. By acknowledging the impermanence of all things and understanding the illusory nature of romantic ideals, we can begin to detach from the endless demands of the will. In doing so, we may find peace in aesthetic contemplation, compassion, and a deeper understanding of the human condition. Loss and love, rather than being opposing forces, become interconnected experiences that, when embraced with wisdom, can lead to a more enlightened existence.